Hey y'all, I'm Cindy. Welcome to Cindy Hart's Crochet Podcast, where we talk about crochet and crochet accessories. Today is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025, which makes it Vlogtember Day 3. I've made it 3 days, y'all, yay, in a row. Oh my goodness, it's about 5:15 in the afternoon here in Birmingham, Alabama. As you can see, I am at work today. I am sitting out here at lunch in my car. What did I have today? I'm back on my soup as much as I can be. What did I have? Some kind of, I think, beef pot roast, something or other with country vegetables or something like that. And then I had some cornbread from my cornbread I made the other night, and it was really good. And then I'm drinking a blueberry pomegranate body armor light. I gotta have some electrolytes. I woke up in the middle of the night last night with serious cramps in both of my calves. And I mean, that will wake you straight up. That's worse than having to get up for all them other visits during the night. So welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome back to my returning subscribers. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you being here with me on this, trying to get through this Vlogtember. It's also Wednesday, September 3rd, which means it is Wednesday Wipeout, where we are doing a year of dishcloths from this book. It is an Annie's Crochet product. And you can get your book on Annie's website, or I got mine on Amazon for a couple of dollars cheaper and next day delivery, because I am an Amazon Prime member. And we have had a fun year of making all these dishcloths. Laura, the wonderful host, our wonderful host, Laura with Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, has taken her time each week to draw us a new dishcloth. And we see which one we are to make, and we make it, and then we show it to you next week. So this week reveal is week 50. And I just want to thank you personally, Laura, for doing this for us and keeping us all together with it. I know there's a few of us that do make the videos each week, but that is one thing that has kept me grounded this year. And even when I didn't want to crochet, I was making a dishcloth, right? So it's helped me to just get through it, but I can't believe it's been a year already. I really cannot believe it's been a year already. Well, it hasn't, right? We still have a week or two before our last one. Or actually, the one you draw today is our last one. But at some point, we did 2 in a row, and somehow the weeks didn't count. I don't really know, but here we are. So it's been a lot of fun, and I have made all of them except one that I just wasn't going to make, and then the other one was that stupid turkey that I didn't finish. I have made a couple of changes to a couple that I have made, but for the most part, I've stuck to the patterns and even the colors. Some of the colors I kind of strayed a little bit, but for the most part, I did do the excuse me, the colors that were listed in the book. So what I will show you today is the week 50 reveal. So thank you, Laura. We love you so much. I love you. Can't speak for anybody else, but I'm pretty sure everybody loves you. Mwah. And I just can't wait to see what we do next. You've always been a big push, one of my biggest cheerleaders, and I certainly appreciate it. So the one that she drew last week for us to do this week was the Ruffled Square by Maggie Weldon. And I pretty much stuck to this pattern. Yes, I did. I used H crochet hook, just like this one calls for. And I saw several different, on Laura's slideshow, there were just so many different beautiful dishcloths that I just didn't know what to do. All of mine are stacked in one spot, and I didn't really realize that I was stacking them like that, but it seems like every week when I take my picture and send it to Laura, then I'll stack it right there. So they should even be in order and everything. And then also I realized that I have not posted any of them to Facebook or Instagram. I don't believe. I'll have to go back and check, but now everybody's gonna get them all. Oh, but that's okay too. I don't really have any plans for any of mine. I'll probably give Renee first choice and see which ones that she might like to have. I have made her a few, and you know, there's only so many washcloths and dishcloths a person could have. So this is the Ruffled Square by Maggie Weldon. And then I may sell a bunch of them. I don't know if anybody wants to buy them. I'll sell the ones that aren't jacked up in the back or look. And if they're just wanting them to be pretty as a dolly or something, then they can buy them jacked up in the back with the stitches showing. They'll be woven in at least, right? So that is the one in the book. And then this one is mine. I had a couple of the same complaints that I've heard a couple of different places. Like something about this, the single crochets in the middle or something that it has made it. My granny squares are usually pretty square. But this one is kind of strange in the middle, I think. I can't really tell. I think because I see so many granny squares that are, it does look kind of twisted, doesn't it? So I don't know if we could pull it this way and make it straight. I don't know how to do that. Usually you would turn it to make it straight. But that's mine. I had the same idea as Laura in that I thought about on this row doing, okay, so they had 3 chains, single crochet, 3 chains, single crochet. And then the next row they had 4 chains, single crochet. And that was already getting a little wonky. And then on this last row, they did 5 chains in between. And to me, that's just a little much. It's pretty. It's pretty and all. But I, too, wanted to do the 3 chains, single crochet, 3 chains, single crochet. But I just didn't. I was trying to stick to some of the patterns. Trying to stretch them all out now. But overall, it's a pretty one. And, you know, this is one that you can put on Granny's coffee table for something pretty. Set a pretty plant or vase on it. Just all those ruffles are a little extra. Or you could use it as a washcloth. I might just use it as a washcloth. I don't know. But it also has my 17 chain, Cindy's 17 chain drying hook. In case you do want to use it as a dishcloth. If not, guess what? Fold it right down and it'll blend right in. So this is my ruffled square for week 50 of the year of dishcloths. Hashtag Wednesday wipeout. It is wonky in the middle, isn't it? Unless you hold it like that, and then it's kind of straight. So yeah, there's that. So that is the portion of the Wednesday wipeout. Thank you, Laura, so much for doing this again. She drew today. She drew the last one, and I tried to make it a surprise. And she did too. She tried to make it a surprise. Drew the last one today for next week's grand finale. And funny enough, even though with me being behind a couple of times, I have already finished that one. I mean, totally finished it, except just weaving in the ends. And I don't know about putting a drying hook on it either, because a drying chain, because there's really nowhere to, I don't know, who knows. But that's it right there. Not going to show you till next week. You got to come back next week and see Wednesday wipeout grand finale. So yeah, I wonder what we're going to work on next. Laura said at some point to get something with our name in it. So I've been looking and I found a couple of things. So I think mainly I'll probably go with a shawl or something like that. I don't know really. Or maybe, I don't know. I can't remember what I have found that had my name in it. So, and then I think she put out a double dog dare for somebody else to do a crochet along with dishcloths first of the year. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and look for that little book though, because it looked interesting. Whether that comes to be or not to be. What else we got today? And you'll notice I finally got those stupid totes out of here, and I could only get them to the porch. I couldn't get them in the house. So they're sitting on my porch, but they're sealed. So I'm hoping that the weather doesn't make them get condensation in them or anything. I have some kind of fuzz in my eye that I've had there for a couple of hours, and it's just not going away. So excuse me. So what else is going on today? It's about 90 degrees here, I do believe. It has clouded over now, but it has been sunshiny and pretty all day. I think we may have a little rain coming in shortly. I am going to lunch a little bit late today, so That'll just make it a shorter time before I have to go home, right? And then two, waiting to hear from Mama's doctor about when we're going to what time we're supposed to be at the hospital and where and all those good things, Friday morning. So continue prayers for her, please. And so since I have finished that other one, I think I'm going to pick up that that commission I have and at least get the colors out, get all my stuff in one spot so that I can get to work on that. Maybe I can get up early enough in the morning. May even try to do it tonight if I can get home in a decent feel-good kind of way and sit up and do that. Dog is just so ready to love on me by the time I get home that it's hard to do much of anything else, especially something you don't want her white hair all over, because all she has to do is like bark. I've sat there and watched her bark and her hair comes off. So, oh goodness. What else we got? I just appreciate everybody sticking with me this year too with all these dishcloths and watching me every year, every week, and watching Laura's and anybody else that is hashtag Wednesday Wipeout videos. Laura has a slideshow at the end of her video, so if you'd like to go see, if you don't already know which dishcloths we're doing next week, you can go watch it on Laura. I'll put the link below for Laura's video showing next week's reveal. And also at the end of her video, she will show she has a slideshow of everybody that has sent her images, and everybody's is so pretty, and it looks like there was more than just me catching up. So yeah, there's that. Glad I'm not alone always. I also have a Premier link below if you would like to order some Premier yarn, and you'll get a 10% discount on that and get me a few points towards my next purchase whenever I see a really good sale that I'd like to dig into. I did get some this last time, so I'm trying to get that together with a couple of gifts I received and do a video for Happy Mail. Happy Mail is any that I send myself as well as what others have sent me. I did get a couple of birthday gifts though, so that was nice, and I have to share that with you. That's always lovely. And if you haven't been to Dollar General, go buy something so you get your coupon that's good all week instead of just Saturday. It kills me trying to get in there on Saturday. I guess that's all. I'm just repeating myself now. But go watch Laura's video and wait to see what we're going to do next, I guess. We still have 1 week to go, so there's no telling what can happen between now and then, right? But I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.